So let's talk about signs. Asking for a sign, right? I'm sure you probably have done this. If you haven't, try it out. Show me that you're listening. Show me a duck. So now if you don't have a sign, there's your first sign, a duck. Hey, we're listening. Your guides, your angels, your guides are angels and ancestors. And they're always there with you. They can never not be there with you. Okay, they were assigned to you since birth, since before you were born actually. But so if you haven't started yet with your signs, your sign now is a duck. Hey, we're here with you. Every time you see ducks, so write it down. I actually have mine written down at the beginning of one of my journals. But someone yesterday said it's like a sign database. You develop your own sign database, right? And I was like, that is such a great way to put that. Because you do. The longer you do it, right? You ask signs. I mean, I was asking signs for different shit. Like, hey, is this real? Show me a sign. Hey, is this? Show me a sign. Because I had a very logical mind. So, and I didn't take what people said at face value. But I wanted information given to me as well. So that was my journey with it. And I would write it down because I get distracted, I'll forget about it. I gotta write that shit down. Put it in your notes app, something. Write it down. Because I've asked and then I completely forgot and then I'm like, okay, whatever, it wasn't that important then. So, and then when you start helping other people, because yes, my database helped me, right? And then now that I'm use my psychic senses to help people rather than just logic, because I do use my logic too. Because I really do enjoy helping people. But instead of just using logic, I will ask my guides, what information do they need? Because your guides and my guides can communicate, okay? And I will be given the answer that you need, right? And even though like the shit that's coming through don't make sense to me, it is or it will be something that makes absolute sense to you. It's very funny because sometimes you ask a direct question and you are not given a direct answer. Sometimes you are, sometimes you aren't. But keep asking for signs and write them down, and then eventually you will have a whole database. And I know a lot of psychics, most psychics do have this database like in their mind. I mean, I have to write mine down, okay? If I don't look at it often. But clairvoyance, I will be given like a sign that I already know what it symbolizes, right? I already know, like a heart for me is follow your bliss. That's that symbol to me. A heart to me, if that's the advice that Spirit is giving me, if that's the advice that my guides are giving me, to give someone follow your bliss, it means that this person hasn't been laughing a lot. This person hasn't been going with the flow. This person needs to do what makes them happy. Like, put their stresses aside and do what makes them happy, because that really does help open people up. And that's why it's a heart, that's why it's my heart sign. Like, just a normal, you know, heart. Because it does help you open your heart. When I was working with my heart chakra a while ago, like I do now, but like when I was first working with it, that knowledge was given to me through my guides, right? So I was like, okay, well, if this is what you want me to do, show me a heart sign to open up my heart and just have fun and blah, blah, blah. That's why, that's a thing for me now. But yes, and a bee symbolizes business for me, like business, mind your business, you know? Stupid. But it works for me. It's not stupid because it works, but you know, play with it, have fun with it. If I see a fox represents some sneaky ass shit, because foxes are sneaky as fuck. They are. And it's not always in a bad way, because that is a survival mechanism that they have learned. Okay? And follow the yellow brick road. That sign was given to me. This is another thing. Sometimes you will be breadcrumbed by the universe. Being breadcrumb by the universe. I'm gonna write that down because I'm gonna make a video on that. But I kept seeing the yellow brick road. And I didn't know what it meant. And then I was like, okay, show me what this means then. You're giving this symbol to me, this sign. Like, show me what it represents then. And then the answer was given to me. They literally found a yellow brick road on the fucking seafloor, whatever. There was this article that popped up, and then I read it, and then it told me like what it meant at the bottom, and I was like, okay, thank you. Easy like that, because your logic will be like trying to fill in the blanks like Dorothy and going to the
connect to source
castle, whatever, I haven't seen it in a while. She goes to a castle. She follows the yellow brick road to the Wizard of Oz. Yes. Yeah. But you will be breadcrumbed by the universe too. The universe will give you signs as well that you didn't even ask for. So write them down as well. Give me 1 second. And this has happened to me a few times. So write those down as well. And it truly is helpful. It not only helps you, but if you do want to be an energy worker, or if you just want to use it for yourself, it's extremely helpful to just write it down, because you are constantly being guided. And when you ask, like, hey, I don't know what to do, what am I doing? Or if you come across a problem you haven't solved, your guides will help you. Your guides are there to help you and to assist you in this life. So definitely utilize that. They are there for you. That is what they're there for. Yes, my alarm went off. Because I'm keeping track of what I'm doing. I have to have reminders to keep track of time because I get lost in what I'm doing. Like, I don't focus on the time. So sometimes I spend too much time on an activity, right? I'm like, okay, well, we need to pivot over here. But if I'm so lost and I'm actually doing something productive and it's helping, then I will like continue and ignore the time. So it really just depends. But I know me very well, and I do what works for me. Side note. So I have an alarm, a repetitive noise. That's usually my signal to pay attention. My alarm just went off. Yeah. But that's my signal. Even if I'm watching a video and there's like an alarm that goes off in the background, I'll rewind it and then like rewind my thoughts. Like, what was I just thinking? And that's usually helpful because repetitive noise tells me to pay attention. There is some information that you need to pay attention to. So that alarm sound gets me to pay attention because sometimes I'm in La La Land. I like using my imagination and I like doing shit I like doing, okay? Being lost in the sauce. I enjoy it. So, it gets me to pay attention. And a bell, whoops, a bell represents clearing the air, clearing the energy, and sometimes I'll hear it when I'm talking to someone, so there's like something that we need to communicate about. And I have one for hot and cold, right? The game of hot and cold, which you can play with your feelings as well. Like if it makes you feel sad, if it makes you feel happy, if this is like a fuck no or fuck yeah, like let's do this shit. That is like the game of hot and cold that you can play. But whenever I wasn't great with like that, tuning into feelings, right? Because I'm not an empath. Like, I see what you're going through. Like, I already analyzed you within a good 5 seconds. And the longer that you're in front of me, the more I'm analyzing you. Like, I can't help but to do it. It's been with me since I was a child, but I don't feel the emotions. Like, I wasn't ever an emotional person. So I use signs. I use like, okay, well, hot or cold, show me, it's my favorite animal. For go, like, let's go. And then show me this for cold, don't fucking do this. This is taking you away from where you actually want to go. A ship, like the ship has sailed, fucked all that shit. And then a gator, which is an alligator because they're like swamp puppies, you know? They're very cute to me. They're amazing. I've actually swam with alligators and it's wonderful. And I do swim with them in my dreams too, and they're like the best dreams I have. But I have swam with like real alligators in like real life, you know? And that got me over like the fear of an alligator attacking me because I was already like thrown into where the alligators were. And I was like, okay, well, if it happens, it happens. I just like, what can I do about it at this point? So yes, that's my sign for fuck yeah, let's go. Just entertaining to me. So you can write it down. I have mine in my journal, but as I'm telling you this, like I know I carry a notebook with me. I think I've only written a few of them in there. But I have a small notebook that's in my purse, and you can carry it in your notes app, but carry it on you, because there's always some form of communications that your guides are trying to give you. That is their job to help you. They were assigned to you. And some of your family that has passed away, or some of your friends, they do come and check up on you. Like, some of them aren't like there with you 24/7. Like my uncle who passed away, he visits me. And my brother that passed away, he visits me. But they're not there all the time. Yeah. Funny. But laugh with it, enjoy it, play with it. Play with it. I do have a free guide. It's called Shift World, Shift Your World, something like that. Shift Worlds, something. Anyways, it'll get you to open up, and you pay attention to the signs that the universe is showing you, that your guides are showing you, what's being brought to you, because your external world is always trying to show you something, but your guides do like plant something in your way as well. Like this Buddha randomly literally just showed up into my house one day. I've never bought that. And no one around me even works with Buddha, right? Or, yeah. They don't have like the chill vibe. Yes. They're not energy workers. They've never like paid attention to any of that. Well, I don't really identify as an energy worker, but I do work with energy, and I do heal people, and heal animals. Animals are easier, and I do talk with my angels and my ancestors, and I do explore, and I do all of that, what energy workers do. I just don't give myself the title. Or like the title alchemist and the titles, labels. I don't care. Yeah. Oh, and then dice. Roll the dice. Like, take a risk. Change that shit. Yeah, that's one of mine. I don't know why I was called to say that, but someone out there, that's for you. And time is not as what we think, so whenever you come across this video, maybe you should actually take a chance. Make a change. And songs, that's a song, okay? And I almost started singing it. That song's playing in my head now. I haven't even heard that song in such a long time. But songs are also a sign. So whatever random song pops into your head, especially if you hear it in your external world, pay attention to that. But I'm gonna let you go, so it sounds like someone's scraping something outside my house. Yes. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day.